wanted to mainly expose this, warn people, because I know a lot of people have probably fell for this, because it is just a agenda to fear people. As we know with the killer clowns, basically the purge, and the thing as well, purge means no crime. It means all crime is legal. So how they're going to pull off a purge when crime is still going to be legal? I mean, it's like notifying someone that you're going to rob their house, and basically notifying them that you're going to rob their house. They're going to be prepared, and they're going to phone the police before you get there. That's why it's the agenda to fear people, because as we know, Halloween is a satanic. It's basically a big time for Satanists to perform rituals, sacrifice children and all that, and perform, as we know, they'll probably go at the Baphomet Grove again and worship that owl. Killer Clowns 2016 Purge and End of the World 2016 happening on the same night. As we know, they've been promoting the end of the world that's going to end in 2016, October the 31st. They've been promoting this, that the world's going to end then. It's now the 24th, so there's not many days left. Killer Clowns Purge Night and the End of the World are reportedly happening on October the 31st. The end of the world is not going to happen on October the 31st. Nobody knows the day or the hour but God, the Father. As it's said in the Bible, and people that set dates don't know the specific date. That's why they keep changing the date and trying to guess the date, and they'll be guessing forever. Doomsday is coming, but instead of being united, humanity's situation just keeps getting worse. Not only are we on the verge of a nuclear war, we are also apparently facing the end of the world. We're not facing the end of the world though, because the end of the world is not coming yet. Prophecy is not fully been fulfilled. The Antichrist has not revealed itself. The New World Order system, order out of chaos, martial law has not come out yet. It's not happened yet, has it? So we know where prophecy has not been fulfilled. There's not been full signs from heaven. There's been some, but tribulation has not even started yet, because tribulation starts when judgments come in. As we know, tribulation is not, it's basically, before tribulation, the true servants of God will basically be raptured, and they'll be in heaven, and the wicked in that will be left to face judgment, because that's what happens in that's what the tribulation is. Basically, God gives 12 signs from heaven, a warning to every single nation, the whole world, to say, right, you either stop sinning and turn to me, or judgment's coming. God gives us a specific warning. He warns us. He says, God gives us a chance. He says, get right with me, or judgment's coming upon you. God gave people chance in Noah's Ark, and they didn't listen. As we know, in Noah's Ark, they laughed at Noah. They laughed at him and said, "Ah, it's not going to happen." And then when it did happen, it was too late. It was too late for them to get in the ark. It was way too late because they didn't listen. Because you've seen it in the media now, they're promoting so much. The end of the world, October. It's probably a satanic ritual. It's probably what it is. This most likely isn't going to happen, the killer clown things. It's basically just a fear-mongering agenda of the Illuminati again. To keep people... Because the media know if they throw something out, someone's going to believe it. People are going to fall for it. People are going to get... Basically, in the media, they're going to promote it so much and fall for it. And then people are going to believe that a bunch of killer clowns are going to go out and kill people. It's most likely not going to happen because it's an agenda. Because if you remember the film The Purge, I'll show you the film The Purge. Never seen it, and I don't want to. Don't watch movies, don't watch TV, don't watch really anything, to be honest. But notice how it says election year. It's very weird, isn't it, that it says election year. But as I said, seems weird, doesn't it, that they're basically saying you've got the election going on now with Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. Notice how it says the election year. Seems a weird connection, doesn't it? That suddenly now the election's going on. These killer clowns have come out and said we're gonna do a purge. Predictive programming. That's what it is, it's predictive programming. You see it says election year. And you look at the photos. Presidential, isn't it? Election year. I find it weird, very weird, how suddenly the film's called Election Year. It's called Election Year and suddenly there's election going on. Seems like there's a weird connection there. I'm not predicting anything, but just you've got to take into consideration that notice that it says keep America great. Who's been saying that? Donald Trump. Donald Trump's been saying that a lot. Let's make America great again. I reckon it's just predictive programming. It's just the agenda, it's probably a false flag. As we know, they do it a lot. They do false flags, basically, where they promote in the media that something's gonna happen to basically see how the masses react. Because one day they're probably gonna do order out of chaos. But honestly, it does seem weird, doesn't it, that there's a connection. I mean, why would they say election year? Seems weird. And as well, they're predicting, basically saying this is gonna happen basically on the apocalypse. Another weird connection, because as we know, they promoted it in other things that there'll be basically chaos on the world when the apocalypse is. Well, really is the way connect. As you see, election year, I purged. This could easily be predicted. If it happens, then no doubt that it was predicted programming. No doubt about it. Because Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and notice how it's got this as well. It's funny how you search it up and it comes up this. Wish the Purge election year opening in theatres. Want to take a minute and remind of their civil duty if you don't vote. So, and we know the election's all rigged anyway. It's rigged. These two are basically demons to start with. These people ain't gonna save America. Nothing can save America. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. As we go. Humanity end was entirely predicted to take place in May 2003, but it didn't happen because they didn't know the day, because they were just guessing, which many people do today. They guess. Furious, however, kept rescheduling the catastrophic since it has not occurred yet. Yeah, because you'll see on YouTube and outside, you'll see when it doesn't happen, they'll just change the name of the video because they want those views. They know what gets the views. That's why they keep doing it. They get the views, more attention to the channel. That's why they do it. And it's all part of agenda. Inaccurate, because remember back at September last year, they were promoting this. There were so many videos to do with September. I think it was 23rd, 2015. They were going, oh, the world's gonna end. We got 500 days into a climate chaos. They were predicting. There was so many videos. They're probably gone now. They've probably just been renamed. You probably won't even find them now. And then they go inaccurate again. They marked the dates December 2012 didn't happen, and July 2016, basically probably July 29th, because as they predicted, only to be inaccurate again. Yet another day has been made it to the headlines once more, and the claims suggest it is really happening this time. As I said though, they're doing like the boy who cried wolf. One time this is actually going to happen, and the person that basically predicted the date is probably probably predicting dates, and it's probably actually going to happen. One day it's actually going to happen, and people are not gonna be prepared, or they're gonna be whatever. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna take it serious. This is why they do it, because when Jesus Christ does return, people are not gonna care, because they're gonna think, oh, religion's just Armageddon script. That's what they want you to think. An asteroid impact 4 years after this, the Antichrist of the Bible will reportedly appear. It doesn't go that way. That's not even right. It doesn't say that the asteroid will come down first, does it? And we know as Christians, because if you read the Bible in Revelation, it says none of this will happen until the man of sin has revealed himself. So this is wrong, an asteroid will not come first, because everything on life is dead. What's the Antichrist going to rule if everyone on Earth is dead? If everyone on Earth is dead, how is he going to settle the beast kingdom? The Bible will reportedly appear. The prediction stems from a Revelation verse which reads, "A huge mountain or a blaze was thrown into the sea. A third of the sea turned into blood. A third of the living creatures in the sea dead, and a third of the ships were destroyed." As we know, there has been a lot of animals and that dying. That is mainly part of the end times. And I will admit, like I said, there is strange things going on this October with the moon. So it's very strange and weird. Now, early hours in the morning, it was white. I think it's basically getting closer to eclipse. So that's probably why people believe that the world's going to end on October, because of the way the moon and that is acting. Ships were destroyed. While most people will not believe this, there are a number of experts who have evidence to support this prediction. NASA, for example, backed this claim. The agency has since believed that it is possible for a giant asteroid to wipe out the planet. Of course it is. Of course it's possible. We know that. It's called God's judgment. But this doesn't happen until tribulation has fully happened. Jesus Christ is when Jesus Christ returns, none of this happens until that. As soon as Jesus Christ returns, this is when this happens, because the wicked and that are left on the earth. Those who decide to take the mark of the beast and worship him, will be left, because as it says, God gives you a choice whether you take the seal or you take the mark of the beast. Those who take the mark of the beast will be left on earth and will be thrown in hell with the beast and his false prophets. Armageddon is predicted to happen on October 31st. As noticed previously, many asteroids have already entered the Earth's atmosphere, and this has to continue on a regular basis. Of the Purple Mountain in China claim that a asteroid will hit the planet. The 10-mile wide asteroid brings an destructive force of... Remember this, the nuclear bomb one that they said they were going to destroy and basically nuke. This has been brought up again. End of the world, 2016, October 31st, Christ's return causes Earth to split open. The man of sin has not even been revealed yet. He's not come out, and whoever it is, they've not come out and said, "I'm the Antichrist." And the mark of the beast is not come yet, has it? Everyone has not got the mark of the beast, so it's not been in full force. So none of this is going to happen yet. Armageddon is not coming anytime soon. That's why you read Revelation, read the signs of the end, and you will know whether these people are lying or not. Because until the man of sin is revealed, we know the Antichrist sets up the New World Order garbage and the mark of the beast, makes rich or poor, and those people on the earth will worship him like, who can kill this beast? Scholars believe Armageddon will take place on October 31st, 2016, but scientists haven't given a specific date, as this can reportedly happen anytime. Exactly, it can happen anytime. We don't know when it's going to happen, but we can see by the signs. We're not specifically going to know the day that it's going to happen or the hour. We just look out for the signs. Another terrifying event is set to happen on the same day, the so-called Purge night of the killer clowns. The clowning craze has been making headlines recently, most of which reports about the disturbance of masked pranksters. The said trend started in South Carolina, where clowns reportedly lured children to isolated areas. The sightings soon spread to other states throughout the US, jumped into the Atlantic, and finally the Pacific. Killer Clowns 2016, a clown masked man spotted in London, England. Now rumours say the Killer Clowns 2016 will hold a killing spree globally. Purge is meant the same content as the American horror film, wherein criminal activities are considered legal for 12 hours. But it's not been legal though for 12 hours. This claim comes from Clown Hunter's Facebook post, which says killer clowns are planning their own Purge night on October 30th. Notice though it's now October 30th. It's expected to continue through until October 31st. However, Snopes, a myth-busting website, debunked legitimacy of the event. It noted that since the premiere of The Purge in 2013, speculations of real-life Purge night has already surfaced in the past. However, crime rates have been reportedly at roughly normal levels throughout the United States. It also reminded its readers that illegal activities like trespassing, assault, and murder are subject to criminal charges, so it's unlikely to because if these people did go out and kill people, it's not been made non-illegal. It's all part of agenda. With this, it's safe to debunk the claims. Regardless, the public is still advised to be careful on Halloween, as other troubles such as pickpocket and traffic accidents may crop up. Where are the killer clowns located? 5 facts about the Purge night. It's just the agenda, whether it happens or not. It's just to create fear. That's all it is.